If I do this, there's a good chance you're not going to know which one's which. But I'm going to have to stop at some point due to CWF, chicken wing fatigue. And when I do stop, you may be able to tell the difference between the old and the new TaylorMade P790. This is toe to toe. So we had the best time reviewing the new P790 and P790 Ti. Make sure you check those reviews out if you haven't already, the links are down below. But the P790 review just confirmed to me that it is still definitely one of the better player distance irons. Before we get started with the P790 Geminis, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the bell thingy, because apparently you don't get notified about my videos if you don't click it. What? The big question is someone who owns the old P790 likely to move to the new one? If I'm being completely honest, probably not. However, we're going to have a full hypothesis at the end of this review. I'm not going to write this off just yet, and neither should you guys. If you've never tried a P790 iron, go and try one. If you've got the old one and think this could potentially be better, go and try it. What is the worst that could happen? I really respect TaylorMade's release decision with this P790. It could have been called the Missile. Exact same looking iron, the Missile goes 150 miles an hour faster this year. They haven't said that. The P790, if you haven't hit it, is an industry leader in this category, like it or not. It is a fantastic iron, it really is. So how do you make that even better? Well, it's like you've got a secret ingredient. You've got this amazing recipe that tastes really good, but you think it could just be that little bit better, whether it's taste, whether it's texture, you can refine it, and that's exactly what they've done. Obviously I'm speaking about taste. I don't expect you guys to go to the golf shop and lick the new P790. I wouldn't recommend that at all, but whatever floats your boat. Before we look at the tech in these irons, I have two 6 irons to compare head to head. Both the same lofts. The lofts have not been adjusted, so they're both at 26.5 degrees. So we've got no stronger lofts to try and gain any more distance this year. I respect that. They are already strong, but who really cares if we've got correct gapping, if we can hit the ball high, steep descent angle with some spin. Not me. For all the SpeedFoamites out there, you'll be pleased to know that SpeedFoam is still in the new P790. Ka-ching. The new P790 also has a 7% thinner face. Will that equate to more ball speed? We will find out in the performance section of this review later on. The tungsten weight remains. However, it's been reshaped, moved, and it's also heavier, so it's going to play a bigger part inside the P790 iron. Will probably affect the feel, the sound, and also the performance in terms of a higher launch, maybe a steeper descent angle. We will obviously find out. Now we move to looks on this toe-to-toe, and the new P790 has had a little bit of a Botox session, removed a bit of a double chin. It's more streamlined, more compact. Whenever player is mentioned in the iron category, for example player's distance iron, the player wants to see small head profiles, thin top lines, less offset, and this is definitely a more compact version of the P790. However, the distance part of the category is the tech. You've still got to be able to fit tech inside the head, so I don't think the days are here yet where we can have a blade but distance enhancing technology. One day. That would impress me, but so would someone eating their own head. The new P790 for me feels and sounds firmer. Quite interesting compared to the old one, which is a progression in my eyes. The person that wants to play this iron doesn't want a dead feeling on the iron head. They want to know if they've hit it out the middle or whether they haven't. So middle feels really soft, apparently, don't know. Around the edges, I can tell you with experience, feels slightly firmer. I knew straight away that I had not hit this well, which is great. So we had a few scattered showers, I think it's fair to say, with the old one, giving us a good average. Those shots are now in the bank, ka-ching. It's now time for the new one. Is it going to perform any better? the million-dollar question. Oh, okay. Now, get that way. Wow, that feels good. Look at the RPMage. Yeah, prefer the feel 100%. Okay, so we're getting 6,400 on the backspin with a hefty right to left action 6 iron. That's solid. I put cheats in, so they all go in the same area. Left down, right up, left down, right up. Damn it! First lefty, lefty. Oh, nice spray. Come on. I did that to even out the averages. Same area. Okay, I'm really interested to see these numbers. Let's waste no more time. Alrighty then. That's really surprised me. Damn it, that really has surprised me. I expected to round off this review, not writing the new one off, but basically saying, it's still good, there you go. But I honestly reckon, personal preference, I feel better with the new one. I do. And it's going to take you to go and hit that to realise, I think. Shelf appeal, same, no real difference. I'm not going to offend anyone by saying that, I'm sure. I don't think it's going to go any further. I think it feels a million times better. On this occasion, even though we have gone further with the new, I did get a bit more right to left going. However, I did spray one out to the right. I don't think there's much difference, but we're reading here carry 207 with the new, 203 with the old. Big difference, but again, I'm not a robot. Club head speed 102 with the new, 101 with the old, so I'd gained 1 mile an hour, which is going to give us that one extra ball speed, 145 with the new, 144 with the old. Backspin 5740. This is interesting. Obviously it's relative to strike. Backspin 5740 with the new, 5676 with the old. However, more right to left spin, more left spin bias with the new. So in actual fact, that should be the other way around. So I think we've got an increase in backspin. It's launched 0.3 of a degree higher with the new, which has given us 1 meter higher max height. Diddly do, really. Yeah, it's fine if you don't believe me, it's okay. You take from this what you want to take from this. Some people are going to try the old one, want to stick with the old one because they prefer it. And those numbers could be flipped on the heads. But for me, I felt more confident with the new, preferred the feel. Looks marginal, if I'm honest, but I felt more confident with it. I did, after hitting that first shot, feeling the strike, knowing where that strike pattern was, filled me with confidence. It wasn't just going to be going in blindfolded, striking it all over the face, thinking you've middled it when you haven't and you're 40 metres short, or then you're 40 metres over the green. So it's great to have this sort of feedback in this sort of iron. Kudos, TaylorMade. I thought this was going to be a pointless toe-to-toe. I honestly did. I thought there was going to be no point in even doing it. How wrong was I? Thanks guys for watching. I always appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell thingy, and follow us on social media. The links are below. Thank you very much.